Hi, I'm Evan Mark Katz, dating coach for smart, strong, successful women and your personal trainer for love. Welcome to the Love You podcast, where you'll learn how to operate from a place of confidence and make better choices with men. When we're done, I'll let you know how you could apply to Love You to create a passionate relationship that makes you feel safe, heard, and understood. I'm excited about the topic. I'm excited about some of the other things we have going on here at Evan Mark Katz. And I want to use this opportunity to take the time to walk you through all the stuff that's on my mind at the beginning of the new year. Since at the beginning of the new year, there's usually a rumbling. Right? December gets very quiet. People hunker down, focus on the holidays. And then in the new year, people really want change. I don't know if it's a resolution per se, but people look at themselves and say, I want change. So we're going to talk a lot about change today and how you could get the love life you deserve in 2024. So before we get into that, if you are a Love You podcast listener and you haven't given us a positive review on Apple or Spotify, really recommend that, appreciate that, makes a big difference. We have, I think, now over 450 reviews. Every single one I've read, every single one means a lot to me. So please take the time to do that. If you are serious about love, stick around to the end of the podcast and I'll tell you more of the stuff that you can do to get love in 2024. Today's topic is, do I have to use a dating coach or can I date organically? It is something that is for Lovesplaining subscribers only. Those who are on my Substack, evanmarkkatz.com/Substack, to subscribe, to listen to the answer in full. Before I answer that question, I want to tell you about an event that I have coming up soon. If you're like my Love You clients, you are already into self-improvement, you take pride in your appearance, you tackle life with warmth and enthusiasm, your main problem is not you, it's that you can't find a quality committed guy. That is where I come in. I am offering a free training called The 3 Things You Could Do Now to Attract High Value Men. That is live streaming on Thursday, January 11th at 5 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. We are talking just a few days from now. So while I can't tell you everything that's in that presentation, I can tell you this. I will not tell you to get a new hobby. I will not tell you to lose weight. I will not tell you to just be yourself. The real secret is to develop a clear definition of high-value men so you could identify and reject low-value men quickly. By eliminating those guys, you're left with a pool of men exclusively in the top 10%. That's how you get your one. So if you want to know how to get rid of the bottom 90% of men, click on the link below for those who are on Substack to join me on Thursday evening, and I will show you how. That link is evanmarkkatz.com/livestream to register for the event on Thursday on how to attract high value men. Without further ado, today's reader question. Dear Evan, I am nearly 45. I emigrated from Brazil to the UK over 20 years ago. I faced a lot of challenges and learned a lot in experiencing life overseas. At the time, there weren't any dating coaches, and dating mainly took place in real-life interactions. I am a keen observer and noticed that with the rise of social media and dating apps, things changed dramatically. Nevertheless, many people still meet their significant other without advice and relying on chance, not looking for recipes. I am curious by nature. I read not only your newsletter, but quite a few other coaches in the UK, which is slightly different from your perspective, perhaps due to cultural differences. My question is whether using a dating coach is a sign of the times, as everything we do is prescribed by experts. Should people go old-fashioned and go with the flow and not try too hard? By no means am I doubting your professionalism, but I see women in my social circle meeting men in real life and socializing with no pressure. Signed, Priscilla. Dear Priscilla, interesting question, one I've never been asked before. I have a few thoughts which I broke down into a few lengthy bullet points. I hope it's clear I am not trying to convince you to hire a dating coach as much as explaining why my industry has exploded in the past few decades. I hate to be a tease, but the full episode is for paid Substack subscribers only. So if you want to hear my full answer to all my reader questions, go to www.evanmarkatz.com/Substack to become a paid subscriber. In addition to that, paid subscribers receive the ability to ask me questions and get coaching on my podcast, an advice column in which I answer your questions, a podcast in which I offer you live dating coaching, the ability to comment on all posts and join the dialogue in the Lovesplaining community, and exclusive content that is unavailable to the general public. Just go to www.evanmarkatz.com/Substack to join for free and upgrade for all the bonus content. Thanks, and I look forward to seeing you in the Lovesplaining community.